Good morning, VeChain Army. It's your boy Boomin coming at you with another video, guys. Go ahead and do all the things that the algorithm likes. Let's get right into the show. VeChain price is slightly up on our way to 5 cents. We'll see if we can actually hit 5 cents. It seems like whales have a lot of sell orders at this 5 cent mark. I don't really know why, but it looks like they do. I think we're going to hit resistances at 5 cents, 6 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents. So you know uh we need that volume. We need Korea to come in and really push this price up. So it looks like we're going to have sell orders every step of the way, but we could break through that as the bull run continues. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. So Trump just signed his first executive order on crypto. Here are the details. So digital asset market strengthen U.S. leadership in digital finance. Working group will be tasked with developing a federal regulatory framework governing digital assets, including stablecoins, evaluating the creation of strategic national digital asset stockpile. The working group will be chaired by the White House AI and crypto czar David Sachs and include the Secretary of Treasury, the Chairman of Securities Exchange Commission, and the head of other relevant departments and agencies. The White House AI crypto czar will engage leading experts in digital assets and digital markets to ensure that the actions of the working group are informed by the expertise beyond the federal government. The executive order directs departments and agencies with identifying and making recommendations to the working group on any regulations and other agency actions affecting digital asset sector. The executive order prohibits agencies from undertaking any action to establish, issue, or promote a CBDC. That's big. That's big. And then the executive order revokes previous administration digital assets executive order and the Treasury Department's framework for international engagement on digital assets, which has suppressed innovation and undermined the U.S. economic liberty and global leadership in digital finance. So this is big, guys. To be honest, I wasn't expecting Trump to do it. I know he said he was going to do it, but, he's a politician, and politicians lie all the time. So this is actually a big first step into making crypto one of the making US one of the leading digital asset spaces in the world. This is big. I was expecting, just a little bit of placating, and I was expecting crypto neutrality, but it looks like as of now, things can change. We got a long 4 years ahead. As of now, some of the promises are going to be made. So this is definitely big, big, big. So we got Michael Saylor here, one of the biggest crypto bulls, one of the biggest Bitcoin bulls. He says that Bitcoin could get to 5 million. That would be insane. That would be absolutely insane. Let's take a listen.
I think there's three big. Look, first of all, it's going up by a factor of 10 whether they fix any of the stuff, right? It's going to be a grind up by a factor of 10 just because gold is broken and Bitcoin's going to replace gold. And now everybody in the universe knows they need a non-sovereign store of value in the form of a bearer instrument. So now they're looking, the amount of stories. For last year, people said inflation may be coming, we're not sure. Now the mainstream narrative is flipped to inflation is here, you need an inflation hedge. So it's going to grind up to replace gold. It'll go to $500,000 a coin, regardless of whether they fix these things. But there are three things that are massive catalysts that cause an acceleration. And I don't think that those three things don't take us to 500,000. They take us to 5 million a coin, right? Those three things are a spot ETF where someone can go ahead and buy $100 million of Bitcoin, buy a security, an ETF security. I think that's one. Two is your bank is going to custody it for you and lend against it. And three is I can mark it up or mark it down on my balance sheet based on fair value. Pari passu. It'll be pari passu to the way I'd handle Apple stock, or at least that good. If you have property with fair value accounting, by the way, it becomes pari passu to the way you'd handle treasury bonds on a treasury balance sheet. Treasuries are better than stocks because treasury is property, whereas a stock is a security. and you're capped out at 40% of your balance sheet as security. So it would be a major breakthrough if you saw any of those three things. And I'll end with this one observation. I tweeted this last week, but I think it's very powerful. It's if the banks can hold this stuff on their balance sheet, then a whole new class of investors are going to buy it. People are going to put in billion and multi-billion-dollar orders to buy it as a treasury asset. Nobody's going to sell it because there's no reason to sell it if you can borrow against it at LIBOR plus or SOFR plus 50 basis points, right? So you'll be borrowing against Bitcoin at SOFR plus 50 or SOFR plus 100 basis points. No one's ever going to sell it. And then, as I joked, you won't be able to afford it. I mean, you will be able to afford it, but everybody gets Bitcoin at the price they deserve. When the banks normalize it and you can draw a $100 million credit line at 100 basis points from an FDIC insured bank, at that point, right, we're going to blow through the market cap of gold by a factor of 10.
Right.
So I think the best thing is those three things are highly likely to happen. I don't know if they happen in 36 months or 24 months or 12 months, but I would be shocked if it's more than 36 months. And I hope, guys, it doesn't happen in 12 months, because my view is the longer it takes, the more progressive the grind, the more time I have to buy more of it.
And I think right now, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll reach this cycle. Obviously, that would be insane. But crypto's legitimized now, guys, so we need to take advantage. We got Senator Cynthia Lummis here, honored to chair the Senate Banking Subcommittee on Digital Assets. So if you've been watching my Cardano videos, we know Ms. Lummis here very, very well, working hand in hand with Charles Hoskinson on digital asset legislation. Digital assets are the future, and if the United States wants to remain a global leader in financial innovation, Congress needs to urgently pass bipartisan legislation establishing a comprehensive legal framework for digital assets that strengthens the U.S. dollar with a strategic Bitcoin reserve. I am humbled by our colleagues that have placed our trust in me to chair this historic subcommittee, and I look forward to shepherding bipartisan legislation to President Trump's desk this year that secures our financial future. Shout out to Senator Lummis. And yeah, guys, I mean, it's happening. And then finally, VeChain was mentioned in a research paper, AR Max, modeling Google Trends data for protection of changes in volume of cryptocurrencies, evaluating the performance of a model on crypto trading values. As we can see here, VeChain is right there. If you want to read this, go ahead and pause it. I'm out, guys. I love y'all. Take care. I'll talk to you soon with the VeChain Cardano updates. Have an amazing day. Goodbye.